Sis, it don't matter how fat your ass is. It don't matter how pretty you are. It don't matter how much money you have. It don't matter about none of that. A cheater is a cheater, and he's gonna cheat. I feel like relationships should come with resumes. Like, what you did in your last relationship? Hey humans, welcome back to my channel. So basically, it's so crazy. I'm here to speak about, it's so crazy when you're recording, people just stare at you all day. Like, they just stare at you. But loyalty is so freaking, it's almost like people, this generation does not care at all, and that sucks for real. This generation does not care about loyalty. It's almost as if it doesn't exist. Like I said, I feel like if you're in a relationship, or if you know that you can't be loyal, or you're going to be disrespectful in a relationship, why are you in that relationship? Why are you in that relationship? It's such a selfish thing to play with somebody. And then it's crazy because a lot of people don't even take it serious. You know how dangerous it is these days to play with people's feelings? People get hurt. This is why they have the show Snapped. People snap. People get hurt. Especially if somebody's dead ass loyal to you, or changed their whole life, or just completely down for you, and then they find out you're doing something behind their back, or people snap. And it's so simple. If you know that you're not ready to be a loyal person, or if you're not going to completely respect that person, don't be with the person. Don't be with the person. And it's sick and sad because I feel like, and I don't care if I get, listen, I don't care if I get backlash or an opinion or whatever the case may be. I feel like sometimes that women made it easier for men to cheat, because a lot of women these days don't even care about being side chicks. Like, how do you not care as a woman? A lot of women just don't care about being side chicks. And how do you not care that the person that you're sleeping with is sleeping with somebody else every night, or whatever the case may be, and has somebody else, and you don't even care? Because this is the thing too that a lot of men don't realize. Females that know that men have girlfriends, they don't even fully like you, honestly. They don't care. They don't like you like that. Because honestly, if they like you like that, they're not trying to share you. Let's keep it real. If they like you like that, they are not going to want to share you at all. I don't care how much they vocalize it. Oh, I don't want to share. But you're doing it. Females don't really like you like that. You know what they like? What you're doing for them. They like the fact that you're disrespecting their girlfriend to make them happy. They like the fact that you're willing to sneak and make your girl unhappy to do whatever for them. They like that you doing stuff for them, that you buying them gifts or taking them out for drinks and to eat and da-da-da-da. That's what they like. They like that they're getting someone else's man to do for them. They don't like you fully, because I don't care what nobody says. If somebody fully liked you, they are not going to want to be with you knowing that you're with somebody else. That shit is going to eat them up inside, because they like you and they know you have somebody else, so they're not going to put themselves through that pity all the time. So y'all got to stop. Men be thinking like, oh, I got it, I'm that man, I'm that ninja, I'm that this, because I got my girlfriend and I got another girl. No, sis. Bro, I called him sis. Yeah, because y'all acting like sis. Men be acting like females these days, but she don't fully like you, bro. She like what you're doing for her. This is what people got to realize. This is what people have to realize. Men, women, whatever the case may be. Just like women. Women can have a boyfriend. You really think that man you like that? He like you because you're willing to be a slide and deal with him while you got a man. And deal with him while you got a man. And then it's like the fact that a lot of side chicks are delusional. I just made a TikTok like that. Side chicks be super delusional these days, because I seen alright, so I don't know if y'all watch Jack TV. It's basically, Jack TV has this channel where he catches cheaters in the act. There was one episode, it's not too long ago, probably like the last 2 episodes or something like that, but the girl, the decoy, ended up being with the guy that she was supposed to basically trick into seeing if he would cheat on his girl or not. She ended up being with him, and when they all got together and started speaking about it, she was like, oh, he would never do that to me. And Jack was like, but why would you think that he would never do this to you if you clearly know he's a cheater? Like, he did it to her. Why would you think he ain't even gonna play with me? What's wrong with y'all dum-dums? Like, what be in y'all head for y'all to think that the person that you know is a cheater, and for y'all to feel so glorified and, oh, I just have all of this confidence in the world that he won't do it to me? Sis, it don't matter how fat your ass is. It don't matter how pretty you are. It don't matter how much money you have. It don't matter about none of that. A cheater is a cheater, and he's gonna cheat. he's gonna cheat. It does not matter what you have, how you look, none of that. If he wants to cheat, and if he is a cheater, he's going to cheat. Because guess what? You're not the only person in the world that's pretty. You're not the only girl in the world that's got a fatty. You're not the only girl in the world that has money. Are you stupid? There's millions of women that have that. There's millions of women that have that. So what would make you think that he's not gonna do it to you when you know he's a cheater? He gonna do you worse. And he probably has less respect for you because he knows that you was willing. You don't even have morals. First of all, you lack morals. But the loyalty is at an all-time low. And then the crazy part is, a lot of people, and this is what makes it even worse, because this is the most sickening thing. A lot of people cheat with other cheaters. Like, say for instance, a lot of men will cheat with women that already have other men, because now y'all both got something to lose. So it's like, it's for them, we're not gonna ever let nobody find out, because you're gonna play. And that's even worse for the actual girlfriend, because now you could be finding something out, or your head go crazy. I think he's doing something with this female. She's gonna lie for him because she got a man, and he's gonna lie for her because he has a girl. So now you'll never find out, and that's just too much work. So if you start thinking like that, sis, you might as well just go, because I promise you, it's all of that crying and I had this conversation with my daughter the other day. All of that crying and begging and da-da-da-da-da. Listen, if you're begging someone, if somebody's doing you dirty and they showing you that they have no respect for you, they don't give a shit that you're crying. They don't give a shit. And this is something that I had to learn from my own experience, because once upon a time, I remember ending a relationship, and I was the one who ended the relationship, and this person cried. And when I tell you, he cried and he was just so devastated that I ended the relationship. And I was just like, ew, like, because I didn't care. I didn't care. And it wasn't me being mean. It was just like, I was so over the relationship that when he started crying and doing all of this extra stuff, it was like, you wasn't doing all of this. You think that you're going to continue to disrespect me or do things that I don't like, or continue to just show me that you're not ready for a relationship and I'm supposed to care that you cry? I don't care. I don't care. So when a man doesn't like you, or he has no plans of respecting you, no plans of being loyal in a relationship, he don't care about all of them tears. You just making yourself look stupid, and then down the line you're gonna look back. I promise you, you're gonna look back and you're gonna be like, damn, I made myself look like a complete fool, crying over this man that's just out here swinging and linging his ding-a-ling everywhere. Don't do it. Don't beg over nobody. But loyalty is just such at an all-time low that it's crazy out here. And how do you even, first of all, my loyalty is so high. My loyalty is so freaking high that a ninja can't even hold a 0.5% of a conversation with me. And not because, I'm just, my man. It's just, I'm respecting myself in my relationship as well as my man. The respect goes both ways. You got to respect him, and you are respecting yourself. I love the fact that a man can never come to my man and say, I had your girl, I went out with your girl, I took your girl on a date, or I be texting your girl, I be calling your girl. No man will ever be able to have a one-up on my man and make my man feel uncomfortable in a relationship, because I'm not doing it. My loyalty is at an all-time high. I'm not doing it at all. And then a lot of women, you got to stop saying, my man would never cheat, my man would never ever. Girl, just say that you would hope that your man won't do it, or he better not do it, or da-da-da-da. Because a lot of times when the women that say, my man would never do that, those are the men that do it the most. Do I trust my man? Yes. Love my man to death. Trust my man. But you will never hear me come out my mouth and say, my man ain't never going to cheat on me. He would never do no shit like that. Because I don't know what he would do. I don't know what nobody knows what anybody would do. That's where hurt comes from. You get hurt because somebody just did something to you that you never thought they would do. That's why you get hurt in a relationship, because you sitting up there thinking that you in this happy, loyal relationship, and he dogging you out on the end, and you just get so sad. Because if you know he's like this, he's done this once, he's done this twice, he's done this. What are you crying for? If you knew that, you knew. What are you crying for? There ain't no reason to cry. At this point, you just gotta laugh at yourself. Because he hurt you the first time, and you allowed him to do it the second time and the third time. Stop letting people play with you. Stop letting people play with you. You got to get what you are. And people don't like that. Cheaters never want to be with another cheater. They'll cheat and do all of this crazy shit, and then if they find out their girlfriend or their boyfriend is doing anything small, it's, what? Oh, hell no. Da-da-da. Who's this? Who's that? Shut the hell up. Shut up. Y'all just want to be the only cheater in this relationship, huh? Get what you get. If you're a cheater, then go be with other cheaters. Don't sit up there and take somebody that you know is loyalty, because that's where the craziness comes in, because you know this person loves you. You know this person is loyal to you. You know this person it's not gonna, you know, you would think, or if you had, because like I said, I'm not gonna contradict myself and say, oh, don't say that your man would never, or because the same thing could go for men. Don't say that your woman would never, but people know, you know, people know. And your woman to give you the feeling of, nah, my girl, you know, she don't make me feel like she would ever do something like that. And the same thing for men. Oh, he don't make me feel like he would ever do something like that. But that loyalty shit, let me tell you something, it's so crazy, a little story of mine, because there was at one point, I wouldn't even say, I cheated one time in my life, and this is why I say I cheated, because back then I didn't think it was a cheat, but now that I'm older and I'm more mature, it was a little cheat. So I was in a relationship, and the furthest I've ever done cheating, because I didn't have intercourse with nobody, was I told the person, that my partner at the time, that I didn't feel like he was, you know, giving this relationship enough attention. I didn't feel like he cared about the relationship. I felt like he was sinking, like he just wasn't, it wasn't what it used to be. Something was off. You're not giving me the attention. I feel like I'm in a relationship where I'm alone, and that's the worst feeling, to be in a relationship and still feel alone. You know, so I told him about it, and then I know a month, 2 months went past, and nothing changed. He still was doing the weird shit. So I ended up meeting somebody. He was having problems in his relationship. I was having problems in my relationship. So we would, you know, sometimes link up on our lunch breaks. So we was just really, I was just talking about the problems that I was having. He was talking about the problems that he was having. Anything that you can't do in front of your partner, that's considered cheating. If you're going somewhere with somebody and you can't even tell your partner, hey, this is who I'm with, I'm going with so-and-so, then you're cheating, my man or girl. You are cheating. If you can't tell your man that you are going on a lunch break with Derek, it's because you know damn well your man don't want you on that lunch break with Derek. If you can't tell your girl that, oh, I'm on the phone with so I'm doing this, or I'm going with this person, or we going here, or whatever the case may be, or this is where I was, it's because you're cheating. It's because you know that what you're doing is not going to make your significant other happy. It's because you know that what you're doing is wrong, but you still do it anyway. So you took that and you ran with it, and you didn't care. Me personally, I would feel so much better with somebody telling me that they know they can't be loyal. You know what it is? A lot of people are scared to hurt the other person's feelings. But what do you think you're doing by lying? So you mean to tell me that you rather lie to somebody and hurt their feelings than tell the truth and hurt their feelings? That's where the disrespect comes in. That's where somebody can't be considered disrespect if you tell them, like, listen, I don't think that I'm the right fit for you in this relationship. I don't think that I'm gonna be the man that you need me to be. I don't think I'm the girl that you need me to be. I don't want to lie to you and hurt you. So I think we should end a relationship. So you're gonna drag the relationship knowing that you don't even really want to be there and be with somebody else and potentially cause harm in a relationship with them. Because like I said, people can snap. People will snap over that, because now you're playing with people, and that's not cool. You can't play with people's heart like that. Just be single. Just be single. When you say, I don't get it. When you're single, you can do whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. You can be with whatever man you want to be with. You can be with whatever female you want to be with. You can do whatever you want to do. You don't have to worry about the next person. If you know that you're in that stage of life, why are you in a relationship? Why? Why are you in a relationship? And then I hear a lot of people, you know, when it comes to, oh, the female doesn't owe you nothing. Like, say your man cheats on you and they're like, oh, she don't owe you nothing. She don't owe you nothing. But guess what? You don't owe her nothing either. Because once upon a time, I've heard people say, oh, why would you do this to the girl, or fight the girl, or fight. You're not really fighting over, to me, you know, I don't care how crazy it may sound to y'all, but if I get cheated on and a female knows absolutely nothing about me, then it's like, all right, you knew nothing about me. You know, he lied to you too. But if you know that I'm in a relationship, then you were accomplice to my hurt and accomplice to my disrespect. You and him teamed up together. Y'all teamed up to hurt me. So no, she don't owe me no loyalty, but I don't owe her no safety either. You gonna be back in that relationship with a black eye, and I don't care if people just walk away. I don't know, maybe I will walk away. I'm just saying from how I feel right now. I feel like I've been played with so much that if a girl knows that I'm in a relationship and you're dealing with my man, you're not, nah, something gotta give. Like, something has to give. Something has to give. You're not gonna walk around and just say, oh, I disrespected you and you blah blah blah. I don't know, but then again, I say that now, and then God forbid, knock on wood, that happens and I get cheated on. I might just honestly just deuces, because For one, you're left with a girl with no morals. If she's willing to share you, oh, she's willing to share herself. Two, you left with a cheater, sis. You know that he cheated on me with you. So if you think that you're gonna have him all to yourself, that relationship is gonna be completely ruined. So if y'all got somebody and that person cheated on you and they ended up, because a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, that's how it goes. They'll cheat, and then once you don't give them a chance no more, they're gonna go with the person that they cheated with. If you think that that relationship is gonna be all butterflies and rainbows, do not ever think that, because there's gonna be a whole bunch of like panic in that relationship. Because now the same lies that you was telling your girlfriend while you was with her, or your boyfriend while you was with him, oh, I'm working late, I'm doing this, you could never tell that person no more. Because every time you come up, you could really be working late, and every time you tell that person that you're working late, they're not going to believe you. Because you want to know why? You use that lie with them. And then if they do believe you, now you got to go the extra mile. You got to sit on FaceTime with them, you got to keep calling them, you got to do too much, and it just becomes a train wreck mentally. It becomes a mental, I feel like my camera just got a little dark. It becomes a mental train wreck. And who the hell wants to go through that? Who the hell wants to go through that? Nobody want to go through that. So don't be sitting here thinking that, you know, oh, he left me for a man and she left me for, so what? So what? He gonna cheat on her too. You gonna cheat on him too. There's no happiness. Y'all gonna be arguing all the freaking time. And then the thing that's crazy is a lot of men, y'all weak. A lot of people in relationships is weak as hell now. Females and males. I'm not just gonna sit here and say men. But when things go wrong in a relationship, you wanna run to the next person. You wanna dog walk your girl or talk shit about your man and run to the next person as if that's gonna make anything better. Because guess what? You think that person is the problem. It depends on what's going on in the relationship, you know, because if there's continuous cheating, continuous disrespect, but if there's this regular shit going on, y'all having a bad day, y'all get into a disagreement, and then y'all not speaking, so what? That goes with everything. So what do you think, that the stuff that you're going through with the person that you're with now, you're never gonna go through with the next person? Is that what you think? So you think that you're never gonna get into anything with the next person, and everything is gonna be perfect for the whole relationship? Y'all gonna have a great relationship. There's gonna be there's gonna be ups and downs in that relationship too. And then what you gonna do then? You gonna go cheat on that person too? If you love somebody, stick with them. Why y'all so disloyal? That disloyalty shit just like, it really bothers me. Disloyalty bothers me so much, and I think it bothers me so much because I'm 1,000% loyal. And I'm not saying I was always 1,000% loyal, but I've grown. That's who the person I am now. I don't care what I was in my past. And loyalty comes with everything. It comes with friendships, relationships, all of that. Once upon a time, I feel like I wasn't a great friend. I had to learn how to be a good friend because I didn't know certain things, or I was young, and I didn't, you know, certain things was just went over my head. I would partake in certain conversations if somebody talked shit about my friend that I shouldn't have partaked in, whether I disagreed or not. I didn't let that person know, hold up, that's my friend, you're not gonna talk about my friend. I would do little giggles and talks and not say nothing to the friend. You know, there was a lot of things that I had to learn about loyalty too. But now that I am who I am today, and I'm 1,000% loyal, I don't want any type of disloyalty around me at all. So people have to get what they are. You got to get what they are. You got to accept your karma. Because if you're a person that are disloyal, if you're a person that's disloyal in your relationship or in your friendship or whatever the case may be, and you expect that person to be loyal to you, why are you expecting them to be loyal to you if you're not loyal to them? Why do you care that if they're loyal or not? And then that stems back to, if you don't care if the person you with is loyal, then why are you with them? If you don't give a shit if this person is disrespecting you, then why are you with them? Be single, bro. Be single, sis. Be single, ma'am. Be single. It's that simple. Be single, because it's not funny out here. First of all, there's diseases. There's STDs that you could catch with a condom. There's multiple STDs that you could catch with a condom. Y'all be sitting up here thinking that condoms is saving everything. Oh, it's a condom though. That don't mean nothing. There's soul ties. You can catch stuff still. You don't care about that either. So not only do you not care about loyalty, but you also don't care about catching something. You don't care about getting the other person pregnant. You don't care about anything. Condoms break. They break too. And then there's soul ties too. I'm telling you, soul ties are so real, because I feel like this one specific relationship that I've had, it has such a traumatic it's just, it left such a traumatic baggage on me that I have social anxiety. I can't, like, certain things is like, I have trauma responses. That is a soul tie. That's what that is. That's a negative soul tie. And now it's like taking me so much to get rid of it. And now it's like I have to rebuild myself up again, because soul ties are real. They are real. They are real. You don't know what that person is doing. You might think, so, like, this person is so amazing. Oh, I ain't cheating with it. Oh, and another thing that pisses me off. Yo, I hear a lot of times, I've heard this so many times, that, like, say for instance, a man is cheating on their girlfriend with a girl, and they be like, oh, this person is, nah, she ain't like that. She do anything for me, bro. She down for me. How she down for you? You think that she's down for you because she cheated on her man for you? What you think she gonna do when you piss her off? She gonna cheat on you too. She gonna do the same thing or worse. You're gonna get worse, because that's your karma. That's what your karma is gonna be. You're gonna get worse from that person. So I never understood how people could sit here and be like, oh, this person is down. She's loyal. He's da-da-da-da. He do anything for me. He a rah-da-da. That's why I fuck with him. But they're doing that and allowing you to be disloyal. And allowing you to disrespect another person. You don't think that sounds a little fishy here? Any person that would allow you, that accompany you and disrespected another person, is disloyal and disrespectful themselves. So y'all basically trauma bonding with each other. Y'all think that y'all just all meant for each other because y'all both doing dumb shit. Because you're disrespecting somebody and she's helping you disrespect. Or you're disrespecting your man and he's helping you disrespect him. So y'all think that y'all meant for each other because y'all both stupid. Maybe y'all are meant for each other, because y'all both meant to break each other's hearts and drive each other crazy in that relationship. Because what? That doesn't make any sense. And women, we gotta have more. Like, I don't even, as a woman, I can never help another man disrespect another woman. That's why I've always felt iffy. And I'm not dealing with you if you have a girlfriend, because me as a woman, I have too much class to even allow this person to disrespect you. No, you're not the person, but you're a woman at the end of the day. So why are you even, how can you even contribute to another woman's hurt? How can you even do that? That's a lack of moral. That means you lack morals, you lack self-respect. You lack self-respect. You just lacking so much as a female, and you basically showing that man that you lack a lot of things because you're okay. And then it's so dumb, because sometimes the men get mad at the side chick for dealing with other people. If you are dealing with the female and you have a girlfriend, or if you're dealing with the man and you have a man, and you think that that person, the side person, is not dealing with somebody else, you're stupid as hell. You're just completely stupid. Completely freaking stupid. Because why do you think that you're so special? Why? Why you think that you were so special? I don't know. Kind of dumb, huh? I don't go through phones. I'm not doing none of that. And you shouldn't do that either. First of all, if you feel like you gotta go through all of that, then you already are kind of like, you already feel a type of way about your relationship. I'm not doing none of that. If you gotta do all of that, because 9 times out of 10, females be going through phones to stay. That look like my friend baby father. That absolutely is. But people be going through phones and then staying. What are you going through a phone to stay for? That doesn't make any sense, because now you're just gonna resent yourself, because you know what he's doing. A relationship is gonna get so uncomfortable. You done found out he cheated and you stayed. You stayed. I mean, I don't know. I've done that before and it never worked out. Guess what? I'm no longer with the people that cheated on me. I'm not with them anymore. So that's probably why me now getting cheated on, I'm not staying, because I already see what that is. I already know what that feels like, and I already know the outcome. The outcome is it's not gonna last. Everything is gonna be exposed. Everything will be exposed one day. God is not gonna allow you to stay somewhere, and then you know what? If you stay, and this is a real thing, if you're in a relationship and you're staying after you found out that person cheated on you and you didn't leave, it takes a lot. And I'm not, you know what? I'm not even gonna sit here and say that a relationship can't be built back up after a cheat. After infidelity, because it can, but it takes a lot of work. And a lot of times people don't want to put that work in. Men find out that, you know, when their girl found out they cheated, they don't want to put that work in. If they know, like, you know, some men will cheat and then dead ass, you know, make a plan to be loyal, but they don't want to put that work in. They don't want to put the work in. They don't want to take the codes off the phone. They don't want to, you know, move differently. They want to move the same way that they was moving when they was cheating, and expect the girl to believe, or expect the man to believe, that they not doing anything. And when you can't do that, You can't do that. You did that before and it made your partner uncomfortable and you actually cheated on that person. So now it takes a lot of work, and the thing is, people don't want to work. People don't want to do anything. People don't want to do it. They just want to do whatever they want to do and expect people to fall in line. Oh, when are you going to get over it? That's the most disrespectful thing to tell your partner, is when you're going to get over a cheat. I'm going to get over it when you help me get over it. I'm going to get over it when you change. I'm going to get over it when you show me that you will never, ever, ever in your life make me feel like that again. That's when they're gonna get over it. They're not gonna get over it just because they took you back and now you just want them to erase that memory out their mind. And that's not how it works. So that's why a lot of times infidelity, a relationship after infidelity, doesn't work, because the person doesn't want to put that work in. It's just too much. It's too much, and it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. And you also, and I'm not even saying just the person. If you took somebody back, you also have to start building up trust for that person again, but with the help of them. But you can't be the person 2 years from now and the man is doing all the changes and, oh, well, because you cheated 2 years ago and that. You can't do that. You gave him another chance. Y'all both got to work together at this. Yes, he has to put in 90% of the work because he's the cheat. He has to change, but you also have to allow him to change. You got to see it, you know? You got to see it, and you'll see the changes. You got to see that change, and that's that. You can't just sit back and then nag him for the rest of your life, because now you could be with somebody that really want to change, and now you nag him about every single freaking thing, even when he's making those changes. Nah, you can't do that. If he leave his phone open, now he don't got the code on his phone, you can't say, I want to go through your phone all the time. No, that's not cool. My phone is open. Clearly, if you was to sneak in there at nighttime or whatever, I'm good. My phone is open. I'm not, I'm taking that risk. But if you asking and you're just doing so much extraness that comes with it, let me see. Who you talking to? Who, blah, 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 all this other stuff. You just driving yourself crazy. It goes hand, man, I don't even know if anything that I said just now made sense, because that's how crazy it is. The thought of a relationship after infidelity just gave me a headache, and it's just a lot of work. It's just a lot of work. But loyalty is at an all-time low. People don't care about it anymore. It's so sad. Like, sometimes I feel like there should be another planet for loyal people and disloyal people. That's how I feel. I feel like relationships should come with resumes. Like, what you did in your last relationship. Granted, what somebody did in that last relationship might not be your relationship. It just might not be. Sometimes that person may do something to it. Sometimes it could just be you. For me, I was in a situation before where I was dealing with somebody, and then I started liking somebody else, and I felt so horrible dragging that person along, knowing I didn't want to be with them. So eventually it was just like, yo, I don't even want to. It's just too much. You start to act different. It's what people don't understand. People don't even see that when you're a cheater and when you have infidelity in your relationship, nothing stays the same. You're not being the same. You're getting things that your movement is different. You're going to be oblivious to it because you're the one doing it. But your partner is not oblivious, especially if that person loves you. Your partner is not oblivious to this. They know they feel something is off. They feel it. You can always feel it. You can always feel when something is off in a relationship, when your partner is being disloyal, because they don't act the same. Whether they got their phone.
That's the way I like it.
That's not the way I like it. That's not the way I like it, but okay. That was crazy. But yeah, they can feel that offness, man. Your partner can feel when something is wrong. They can feel it. There's no such thing as being the same while you're cheating. You're not going to be the same. Something is going to be off. You're either going to be taking more store runs. You're going to go to the store a lot because now you want to talk to somebody else. You're going to be doing this. You're going to be doing that. You're going to be staying out late more. You're going to be not... Don't play with me. You know what it is? Words are so like, oh, we love words. Women love words. And that's the manipulation in relationships. Oh, I feel like you can't see nothing. I don't like when my camera... Alright. I feel like men know that women still listen to words. Because it feels so good. You know, when you think something is off with your partner and then he's reassuring you with just words like, oh, I would never do that. Blah, 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 I love you. You're the only one. That feels good. You want your partner to tell you stuff like that. You want to hear your partner say, I love you. You want to hear your partner say that they'll never cheat on you. But if the actions are not matching up with the words, you have to take some type of accountability for yourself to know that, listen, He's saying one thing, but he's doing another. Or she's saying one thing and she's doing another thing. The actions speak way louder than words. That's not just a term. That's real life. Those actions are going to tell you everything. Everything. Once things go off. Sometimes people be in relationships and they're not going to, and then the thing is, people going to cheat and they're not going to leave that relationship because they want both. They're not going to leave their relationship, but they're going to act real funny. They're going to act real funny to the partner because they know that the partner is going to take them back. So when you have somebody that is okay with disrespecting you while they cheating, it's because sometimes they know that you're going to take them back. They feel so strong like she ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. Whatever. Shut up. Sit down. I'll be home in 3 days. And you're not going to do nothing but yell for a little bit. And then you're going to cook me dinner and we're going to be good again. I never want that type of love. I never want no man to feel like if he act up and act crazy that, oh, I'm always going to be there. Hell no. Hell no. I don't want, oh, my light just went out. That's okay. I don't want that. Sometimes you can sit here and say, oh, we was, and then it's like, women always be like, oh, we've been through so much. We're in a relationship, da-da-da, we've been through so much for 10 years. Y'all ain't been through shit. He put you through so much. You went through all of the shit. He didn't go through nothing. He put you through all of that. That's not being a ride or die. That's not y'all going through so much. You know what going through? You know what holding each other down is? Somebody losing their job and you still being there. Somebody going through a mental issue or some type of health problem or something and y'all still rocking with each other. That's what going through a lot is. I hate the term where people say, oh, we've been through so much because you got cheated on for 8 years and now y'all getting married in year 9. No. He put you through. You have to have the correct terminology for everything. He put you through a lot. Y'all didn't go through a lot. He put you through a lot. That's what you got to say. And I don't believe that love has to come with hurt. I don't believe that somebody has to hurt you 1,000,000 times for them to realize that they love you and then for you to know. Because at the end of the day, every time you hurt that person, you're bringing down their love for you by a notch. Every single time you do something and somebody takes you back, they're going to love you a little bit less each time. And some people have to go through, I had to go through it. I had to be in a relationship where I was being hurt multiple times. And after the 3rd time, I just didn't feel that way about the person anymore. I didn't feel that way. And it was a little, and I'm not going to say that it was easier for me to leave. It took me a while to get over that relationship. But when I finally left, it was because I knew for myself that I cannot take that anymore. Like, he's going to do it. He's going to continue to do this. So I have to go. It's going to hurt me to go, but it's hurt me even more to stay. And this is what people don't realize. You just love the person. And I know you love people a lot sometimes. I know you're in love with somebody and you don't want to let that person go. And it even comes to the point where some people just they okay with the competition. Oh, I'm not going to let her take my man. Or I'm not going to let him take my girl. Let him take her. Let her take him. Let them go. Who cares? I promise you, they're going to be dealing with some shit too. It's not going to be all rainbows and butterflies. You know, it's crazy. It was one relationship that I was in, and the whole full story is a part of a whole nother story. Like, I'm going to do that on a whole separate day. But I was cheated on, and the girl, maybe 7 months later, called me, reached out to me, and was like, oh, I need somebody to talk to. Could you believe that this person cheated on me? I can't believe he did this, and I'm looking at her like, how you can't believe that he cheated on you when he cheated on me with you, silly foolio? How could you not believe that he did that when he did it to me? What would make you think that he was not going to cheat on you? What would make you think, why did you think that he was going to dog me out and hurt me and be with you and not do the same? That's who he is. That's who he is. You can't think like that. You cannot think like that at all. You can't, bro. Like that, like even thinking about that now makes me so emotional because people are really sick in the head. Everybody is not there yet. I see it a lot. I see people going through things, and then Libras. Oh my God, being a Libra is so annoying sometimes because we give people 5 million chances, but 5,000,001. Once we get fed up, we get fed up and we are done. We are done. There's no coming back. There's no coming back. It's not even funny how much is no coming back. There was a saying that goes with men, and they was like, oh, I don't deal with men that's gonna cheat on their girlfriends. And I felt that. You want to know why? Because if you're gonna cheat on the girl that would do anything for you, if you're gonna cheat on the one person that loves you so much that would do anything for you, and you're gonna be disloyal to them, imagine what you're gonna do to that friend. You don't care about him. But then the term where people be saying, oh, men these days are gay, because they care more about their friends than their women, and that's sad. That is sad. That is just so sad. But I just really came to say that loyalty It's just at an all-time low. And if you get somebody good, you got to keep them, hold on to them, let the relationship work, go through your, you know, figure that shit out. Figure that out together. It's not fair, because it's wicked out here. People are not loyal anymore. They're just not. And if you have somebody loyal, how are you fumbling that? How are you messing up a good thing for one night or for a little bit of side action? Come on, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. People don't see it. And the crazy thing is, a lot of people don't see things until it hits them. A man is not going to see how much he's losing until he actually loses the person. A female's not going to see how much good of a guy he got, of good of a man that they got, until they get a scumbag ass nigga, and now they wish they had that good guy again. Don't be like that. Loyalty is at an all-time low. Don't be a part of the problem. Be a part of the solution, you know? Be a part of the solution. I don't know if I missed anything out. I probably did, because I was thinking about this subject this morning when I saw it, and I couldn't wait to be able to record. And I could have missed something, but get what you, if you're going to be a disloyal person, and then expect it back. That's all I'm going to say, because God sees everything and karma is real. So if you're going to be disloyal, just make sure that you expect that disloyalty back. Make sure you know that that disloyalty is coming right back to you tenfold. That's it. Be loyal. Be a good person. You know, or just be single. If you can't be loyal, just be single. That's all I really got to say. I got things to do right now. So I'll see y'all humans in the next video. I love y'all. See y'all later. Bye.